Skadoosh ASMR heavy. Hello there, 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 hello there. It's me, your best bud with the ASMR goods. Yeah, we've got an interesting little video for you, yeah. Interesting little video for you, yeah. Interesting video. Acrylic paint set. So I recently had a comment from Greg. My name Greg. From name Greg. Focus. Basically saying I should do a paint, yeah, on a canvas with acrylics or watercolours. And I just found a set because, that's how I be. I don't have any of this stuff to hand. I'm not a very good artist. Yeah, but we'll give it a go anyway. We'll come up with something interesting, and if not, hopefully the sounds are at least decent. Yeah, decent. Hopefully that is the be all and end all at least. But yeah, let's just double check. Name Greg. Yeah, name Greg. So yeah, thanks for that, Greg. Thanks for that so much. Yeah, thanks for the comment and the suggestion. We'll give it a bash today, and if you would like an idea, conceptualised and then brought to reality, all you've got to do is drop in the comment section, yeah, down below, and I'll do my best to give it a go. That being said, hopefully this video finds you well. Hopefully you are good today, yeah. Hopefully you are very, very nice, very good. Like I say, we'll give this painting set a bash, yeah. We'll give this a bash. Like I say, we don't tend to do much editing around here, and who knows what somebody's jam is going to be. Everyone's jam is different, yeah. And you got to pump it up. You got to pump up the jam. 36 colours. We've got white, black, bluish grey, bluish grey, cool grey, sky blue, cerulean blue, cobalt blue, ultramarine. What are these names? Flato blue, halo blue. I might say that. Violet, purple, light purple, very berry, pink, what? Pink cosmos, pink cosmos, yeah. Rose, flesh tint, what the hell? Lemon yellow, mild yellow, no, mid yellow, like these videos, barely earth yellow. We've got orange red, vermilion, crimson red, yellow. Oh my god, English escapes me. Ochre, yellow ochre, raw sienna, burnt sienna, raw umber, Mars brown, pale green, grass green, olive, turquoise, viridian, and then that's that word again. Flatelo. Nice selection here, nice selection of colours. Interesting. we'll definitely butcher this for real. Okay, so let's see what's inside. Oh, look at me, I'm so antsy. How do I hold this? Like this. Oh, look at me. Oh, look at me. Look at me. Oh, even a mixy bit. This is art. That's interesting. That's cool though. Cool. We'll use that. Look at that. That's cool. Nice set of brushes. I like the blue as well. Minor factor, but that's nice. I don't know what any of these mean really. Gives you a rundown of what they are. But it means nothing to me. Artist brushes value pack. Value pack. So all different types of brushes, different types. We probably won't use much of any other than like one or two, to be honest, because I don't know if there's really any difference. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, these for real, these are interesting. Like I say, I like the blue, I like the little. Would you say that's a rose gold? I don't know. It's not quite gold, it's like an half gold. It's not rose gold though, it's not pink enough. It's not pink enough. Anyway, really looking artsy now, yeah, looking artsy. Anyway, yeah, let's have a look at what else is in here. Outside of these very, and I think this was like, I can't remember how much this was to be honest. I got like a few days ago. Well, that's interesting. It's like a canvas, but without the wood. You know, the wood pieces outside. So that's cool. That's quite cool. Never really thought about that. Although thinking about it, my cousin did me like an art project once with another YouTube channel of mine, the name on it. And what he gave me was like this, so makes sense. Like I say, all it's the wood is just a frame, isn't it, basically? At least if this, we'll do the one video, yeah. We'll paint some mess, yeah. And if that's good, maybe, and especially because, yeah, let's have a look at this, yeah. There's a nice selection here, and this paint's gonna this last a while, to be honest. Acrylic colours, 12 millilitres, 0.4 fluid ounce, 0.4 fluid ounce. Point four fluid ounce, 0.4 fluid ounce. I have no idea what I'll be painting. It'll probably turn into a dragon though. That's what everything I do just turns into a dragon. A butchered looking dragon. It makes me believe that maybe that's where dragons came from. So either dragons have really like hollow bones or whatever. This chair is annoying me. Creaky. Either dragons have really hollow bones and that's why there's none left. You know, because also that helps with them flying or whatever. There's conspiracies. Also, dragons aren't the only dragons. Get split down into like multiple sub-apartments of different things like wyverns and stuff. I don't really understand it, but if you're an expert, nays. Anyway, yeah. Part of me wonders if it's just a subconscious thing that we all just paint, you know. If you're not very good at art, you just end up making a dragon. Because it's abstract. Yes, yeah. Decent. I'm pretty happy with that. Yeah, the set is nice. The set is nice. We'll get into the actual art. We'll get into the art now. Yeah. So yeah, like I say, there's 3 there, so that means we can, if this is all right. If you think this white goes okay, yeah, we could always do another one. This bit's going to be a bit more difficult to open. Come on. Here we go. Let's use one of these. Yeah. Thanks for that paintbrush. Said don't be expecting anything crazy though with the outcome of the art. Don't be expecting anything crazy. It's got a nice texture. I was just thinking I'm gonna put it on top of this, or inside it, just so we've got a bit more. Or do I just? We'll just get on with it. It's cool. We'll just leave it as is. Which one of these? Do you know what I mean? A classically trained artiste would be like all this, but you need to use this paintbrush. This paintbrush is the one you need. I'm going to use this one because it's got a decent amount of coverage, and you know, I feel like this will do us okay. Okay, so we're just going to use some of this here. Do you have to poke these? I don't know. Or do they just break on their own? Maybe you have to puncture it. Blue. Abstract. 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 How much are you supposed to put in here? We'll go with just that because I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. Stupid creaky chair. Anyway, here we go. Oh yeah, I couldn't hold that man at the same time. Oh, it doesn't really make noise. It doesn't really make sounds, which is interesting. I feel like that does make a sound, I guess. Brush technique is important by the look of it. Brush technique. I've got loads of it on there. I've got loads of it on the stem. That's what you call that. Okay, what's next? What's next? What's next? What's next? Like I was saying, yeah, so super abstract, super abstract. Also, I feel like I'm not really paying attention because I'm trying to do, a 2 out of 10 job at the actual painting, yeah. Pink. Wasn't much in there now. Oh, God's sake. Oh, come on. I can't get this actually on. What the hell? Oh, that was weird. I actually couldn't get the lid on properly. So we'll see what happens with this, yeah. Like I say, I'm not an artiste, so this will probably turn out rubbish, but we'll try it best. As the boiler kicks in. Oh yeah, I just realised what I was going to say. I feel like it's having a focus issue because he's focusing on my hand rather than what I'm doing, so sorry about that if that's happening. But yeah, I'm trying to focus on what I'm doing. Oh, this is why I'm not really sure yet. Okay. What do I do? What do I do? What do we do? What do we do? What do we do? What do we do? Stipple, yeah, stipple. What does that even mean? I hear people say it all the time in these videos, but stipple, yeah. Stipple. Stipple, 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 stipple. Stipple. I was hoping to get some like arty effect, but it's not really worked. Push to push to push to pull. Butchered it now, for God's sake. It was alright, it's butchered anyway, but it's cool, so it's cool. This is probably not good for the brush. Can you tell what it is yet? Can you tell what it is yet? There's another in the long line. There's another in the longest line of butchered. Oh yeah. At least it's got a shape, I guess. At least it's got a shape, you know. I tell you what though, yeah, the bit which, like, this doesn't look too bad to be fair, like, if we're being honest, it could be way worse. It's by no means good, but, you know, considering I didn't have any idea what I was doing, and I just came up with this, you know, I feel like that means it's rateable at least. You know, just abstracted to some pink underwater creatures, yeah. And I feel like we need one more here just to complete this set. Probably butcher it now. Probably completely butcher it, but you know, nobody will be looking at that bit. Yeah, here's the thing. Yeah, that looks terrible, that last one, but we'll sharpen it up. Hopefully, we'll sharpen it up. But the thing that gets me is how do people that do this here? How do they then add like depth and stuff with different colours? I always find it interesting. You know, like add details and stuff. That's cool. That's the coolest bit. It's the bit that brings it to life. It looks a little bit better now. Yeah, that third one's just the proportions look silly. They 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 look a bit shilly. Bit shilly. We'll try and colour in the rest of this here. push to pull. So here we have 3 incredibly beautiful pink shark type creatures in their natural habitat of the bright blue ocean. They are wonderful, wonderful creatures, magic, almost mesmeric in their appeal and their nature. Don't be fooled by their bright output. They will viciously attack. Their bright colours are to draw you in, to fool you into a false sense of security, and then, when the moment arises, they will strike viciously, unapologetically, taking whatever prey they have in their sights. Or, even better, they love the hunt of the law. If they lure you in and they get you that way, they have fairly been known to be laughing together in packs of 3. Packs of 3. 3 vicious hunting and laughing, eating and living. We just need a tiny bit more of this blue. I'm not sure how much, so we'll just squirt it on there. Dollop, dollop, dollop. Skadoosh. Put my finger in it. Skadoosh. They are really recently been discovered. How they have remained so pink and so vibrant and so hidden for so long is in one of the life's natural mysteries of this life, the natural mysteries of life, that these pink marine creatures of death can stay so hidden and so dangerous. Truly is a wonder, 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 wonder. Truly a magnificent wonder. Truly a magnificent wonder indeed. We will allow this to air dry for a few minutes before trying to add some details in which we'll probably butcher the way that it turned out. Not that it's very good anyway. So actually, I'm pretty happy with that. Yeah, I feel like I did an okay job. Now we're just gonna add what I'm gonna do. Yeah, just to make it, try and make it, you know, pop a little pop. I don't really know what I'm doing, as I've said many times. I'm just gonna add a few splashes of these a few different bits and bobs here and there. Yeah. Just to try and make it like pop a little. I don't really know, like I say, what I'm actually doing. But you know, we're just playing around. We're just playing around. We're just playing around a little, you know. We're just playing around a little. Do you know what I mean? Just to make it, I don't know if it really, you know, if it makes sense, but just to give the ocean a bit more flavor, a bit of flavor, bit of flavor, bit of flavor. Oh, sorry. Shout out to, if you got to this point, yeah, you do art. Shout out to you, yeah. Because, like I say, must be really nice being good at art. That's quite good, there's sound on it. I'm kind of like pleased a little with this. It's not, like I say, it's not fantastic. It's a bit interesting at least, and I feel like hopefully at least we made something. At least it's like video. something legible. Like I say, like we're not finished. I'm not saying I'm finished, but paint-wise, I'm not sure what else to add. I'm not sure what else to add. What else to add? What else to add? What else to add? I'll tell you that. Yeah. Apart from, do we? Oh, no. Basically, I was gonna use it. I was thinking, do I just go get a Sharpie and then do the outlines with that? But actually, it might not even work. So, do we just use this black and try use like a thinner paintbrush? I feel like we just need to outline it. That's what, and then it makes it stand out. We also need to give them some eyes and stuff like that. But I was thinking, do we use like a band? I don't know. I'm not sure. Okay, so we'll try and do this, and we'll see what happens. Like I say, if we butcher it, oh well. Hopefully the sounds in this video are good at least. Oh yeah, I've not added any mouths either, right? That's what I just remembered. There's no mouths. You need the teeth. Yeah, art isn't my strong point. I tell you what, we'll finish off there doing the outlines, and then we'll move on to that. we're just going to put a smidge, yeah, a smidge of this. Well, a couple of smidges. We'll see if that works, yeah. Oh, come here. We'll try and keep this low. There's the eye. Eye is like there. And then we're going to do like a mouth. A bit too much maybe. Eye. And then a mouth. And then an eye. Somewhere there. And a mouth. So it's looking all like messed up. What's the end of this looking like? It's probably going to be stupid, but it's alright. Now we really are stipple. Oh, I butchered this. We'll make it work, but we butchered it. Also, they've got like a round eye, I'm not sure. And then we'll give them some like gills. Terrible. We'll let that dry, and then we'll set it off, yeah. We'll set it off. Although to be fair, like yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it's starting to dry, it's pretty much close. I feel like I've really messed that one up, but no. I've really messed that up now, damn it. Might be just repairable like that. There we go. Oh, for God's sake. We'll just roll with it. Still needs a bit longer to dry, but God's sake, what a mess. Probably completely ruined that, to be honest now. I'm trying to be... For God's sake. Okay. So I let it sit for like 20 minutes. And now it's like dry. So you can now hopefully see the finishing touches I was hoping to add. They've only got like a dot eye, haven't they? Oh, look, he looks wild silly now. Look. What the hell? Rough. Actually, I'm not too disappointed with it now. No, it's coming to get. You have to give it a sec to blend into your mind. And then your mind will be like, oh yeah, that's not bad, that. Even if it's a bit trash. Is that still a bit wet? I'm not sure. I've done the... I realise what I've done with this one. This one kind of got away with, actually, because his nose isn't as long. But this one, I've gave like a weird, like, swordfish nose. Which means that it's like... It looks as... Well, I've just about maybe sneaked it under, but... Yeah, it just makes it look a bit silly. Because it's got that Peppa Pig, like, you know, Peppa Pig. You know, Peppa Pig. Could be a bit worse. I tell you what, I'm actually, for how bad I actually am at this kind of stuff here. I'm not an arty type of person, but I'm happy with this, yeah. I feel like it's turned out, apart from the Peppa Pig nose, yeah. Apart from that Peppa Pig nose. Apart from the Peppa Pig nose, I'm not too disappointed with that, you know. I'm not, like I said, I'm not saying it's good by any means, but all things considered, yeah. And hopefully we made some noise. Hopefully it was relaxing, you know. Hopefully it was relaxing. Could have been worse, for sure. Could have been worse. I don't know. I'm a bit happy with that, you know, in the end. As terrible as it is. It's not too, you know what I mean? It's a bit terrible, but it's not too terrible. It's not too terrible. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I feel like it's not too terrible. It's not too terrible, yeah. It's not too terrible. you know, yeah, it's not too bad. It's not too bad, you know what I mean? I could have maybe done with looking at some, you know, some sharks or something and getting some inspiration. But yeah, some of the proportions are a bit off, but you know, I was abstract, it just came to me as I was going. And, you know, I feel like to come out with this in the end, it's not this, you know, it's decent, that's the aim always, decent. Yeah, hopefully, you know, it's not too bad. It's not too bad at all. It's not too bad. Yeah. Stupid chair making all these crickety noises, yeah, crickety clackety 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 clack. But yeah, hopefully, you know, this was at least decent for you. My name Greg. You know what I'm saying? Could have been worse. Could have been better. But you know, it is what it is. It's not too bad. It's not too bad. I could have done. Maybe I could have done with drawing some like other fishes around and stuff. But you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. Like I say, I feel like it turned out alright. And you know, I've got a painting set now. So if you want, if you want to see me butcher something else, just from, I won't be able. I can't. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think I can. Like I say, I don't think that's too bad. It's, you know, you can look at it and be like, oh, that's alright. You can put it on the wall and someone will be like, oh, that's a bit interesting at least. It's not saying it's good, but at the same time, art is so subjective. So just like ASMR, different strokes of the brush for different folks, different strokes for different folks. You know what I'm saying? So everyone's different, and hopefully my name Greg at least enjoyed this video. And if you did too, that's awesome. So thanks so much, yeah. And if you would like to make a similar request or a different request or whatever kind of request, if you got a video idea, drop it in the comment section, yeah, and I'll give it a bash. I'll do my best, and hopefully it will be as great as this painting, which I'm gonna hang it in the Louvre. Nah, jokes. At the same time though, that's the thing with art, ain't it? So like I say, it's so subjective. You whack that in there, people are like, wow, like people's opinion changes so quickly and stuff like that, because it's based on influence. You could influence somebody to be like, oh, that's good, based on literally nothing at all. But yeah, like I say, if you've got a request or an idea, let me know. And if you do, I will give it a go. For real. But yeah, thanks so much for watching. Hopefully you did enjoy this video. Hopefully it found you well, yeah, and you enjoyed, relaxed, or even thought, wow, that's so great. I admire your super duper art. You should be Picasso or whatever, yeah, Picasso, yeah. Van Gogh. Let's cut my ear off right now. Van Gogh. It'll go up in price. Just cut my ear off right now. It'll go up in price. The value will be infinitely increased, but maybe not. I wonder if someone's actually done that, because people can do some mad things. I wonder if someone's had like, I'm failing as an artist, so I'll cut my ear off, and they still didn't get anywhere, which is sad. But anyway, we're speculating. Anyway, yeah, thanks so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Anything left to say is for me to you to have a great day. Have a great day. Thanks so much for watching. For real. Cheers to the best. God bless. See you in the next one, yeah? Goodbye, my friends. Goodbye.